What's up, guys? What's up? It's another glorious day here in the state of Michigan. Excuse the hair, it's a windy day. So this is the first unit of September. It's a small one. Just arrived, just opened this bad boy up. All right, so looking at this unit, you're probably wondering what made me get on a bid on it. Basically, it was this TV right here. Those TVs I could probably sell for like 150. I have been selling CRTs, TVs for that much, so I'm pretty confident I can move that for that price. Also, if this is in the box, I'll look this up. These things go for around $330. I paid $48 for the unit. I think 50, but after the fees. But around 50 bucks for the unit. Very small unit. Most of this will be going to the flea market. So, should be pretty easy. I'm gonna grab my gloves and we'll get started. Stay tuned. And if you haven't already, be sure to like the video, comment, and hit the subscribe button. If you're on the TV, just hit the up button and click subscribe. Please do that. That will help us out a lot. And that'll help me get better and bigger units. I've been buying storage units now for about 3 or 4 years. Found a lot of cool stuff. Feel free to check me out. Hey guys, don't forget that I'm giving away a free Nintendo Switch 2. All you have to do is drop a comment, like, and subscribe. No purchase necessary and free to enter. All right, so we have the gloves. Let's get to it. All right, so we have this Holt box, Holt vacuum. Looks like it's just the rest of this vacuum. These vacuums I think go for a decent amount. I'll put the comp up on the screen. I think it's wireless. Brushless motor. It's not really dirty. Yeah, it's a battery. 20 volt wireless vacuum. That's kind of neat. Could probably sell that. Those look like bowling ball bags. All right, a little Dell monitor. Probably could sell this for about $5, depending on what it is. But I'll try to sell this at the flea market. I don't think it's anything too crazy. Have some type of speaker here. Don't know if this thing will work. Another miscellaneous item. I'll sell at the flea market. Looking at this stuff, it's like, who would pay to store this stuff? This is like one of those stands to store like CDs. All right, we got a stool. Oh, we have this little yellow box here. Let's see what's in here. Can we do it with one hand? All right, some markers and pens. Little thing that goes on the back of a door. $50 in, guys. $50 into this. $100 deposit. That's some old toys. They look like they're 80s and 70s. Some of these 82. Yeah, don't know what these are. I have to look them up. This looks Star Wars related here. Don't know the value of these. Oh wait, this one I recognize. Nope. Maybe He-Man. Interesting thing about toys is that a lot of the time there could just be pieces missing of like a particular set someone already has. All right, so we have a piano bench. I believe that's what this is called. We have more, I don't know if these are cassette holders or CD holders. Gotta be CD. More CD holders. Looks like a seasonal box. Don't know what to do with that, but let's see. This is labeled VCR tapes and DVDs. So all the VHS movies are like bootleg. Home movies. All the DVDs are also they're like copies of movies. They're not even like official. Yeah, they're all bootleg DVDs. Interesting. So copies of like, I see, interesting. I can't really put a price on this. I'll bring it to the flea market, but I don't think I could really put a price on these. These probably won't sell. I'll probably just end up throwing them away. This looks like actually has a bowling ball in it, so we'll leave those there. That is something I will probably sell at the flea market. All right, we have a Kellen irons, what you call it, a skillet there. What's this here? 12-inch rotary paper trimmer. Pretty cool. It looks like it's new in box. I could probably sell that for like $5 or $10. They got it from thrift store for $14, so I'll probably sell it for $5. This is a table for your food. So I mean, this unit is kind of busted, I'm not gonna lie, but honestly, it's the TV. As long as it works, I'm gonna try to test it here. This little old school chair I could probably sell at the flea market as well. Alright, we have a metal bat, official Louisville Pro Slugger, the official bat in Major League Baseball. Alright, no signature or anything. Cool. The rolling chair. Not bad, not bad. What's in this box? Alright, so we have books. Mac Bolan. Huh. I don't know who Mac Bolan is. These are all Mac Bolan books. Mac Bolan, Mac Bolan, Mac Bolan. I know who that is. This one's labeled VCR tapes. Another box of bootleg movies. The Babe, The Bodyguard. I don't mind VHS tapes because a lot of them do sell, but it's the, wait, we might have some real ones here. Country Video Monthly. Interesting. I might be able to get something for those. Up under there are more bootleg VHS. Alright, so this right here is the star of the show. Hopefully it's not filled with more VHS tapes. Regardless, let's see. Let's move this down to right here. Alright. I'm hoping that it's in there. And also that it works. It is in here. Awesome. No dust. It looks clean. Looks very clean. Hopefully that was a good little gamble. It is in there. Let's see what else we could find. When I get a chance, I'm gonna plug it in. What we got here? Oh, more ice skates. I just sold some. Sold them for like $50. I could probably get 30 for those. depending on the condition of the blade. That's gonna be an eBay item. This backpack looks serious. Looking for some sort of brand name. Coleman Peak 1. Coleman Peak 1. So I know Coleman makes like thermoses and stuff. Outdoors brand. I'm not seeing any immediate rips. This is definitely an outdoors backpack. Is that cut off? That's dirty. It almost look like, no, that's part of it. That's on purpose. Metal poles. And that actually might be some money. Not sure how much the old ones go for. This is electronic fly swatter. Wow. Awesome. All right. So these things are kind of cool. This little shelving unit here, audio rack. Probably end up throwing that away, to be honest. All right, this is a heavy. It's a broom vacuum. Never heard of that. Broom vacuum. Definitely have to look that up. Has some weight to it. Handle's cracked. That doesn't seem to be a real issue. Definitely have to look this up. Never heard of that or seen that before. Power. Alright, so we have some more books. Mac Bolan. Maybe this guy's unit is Mac Bolan. I have to look up these Mac Bolan books. Yes, every Mac Bolan book, I bet. Mac Bolan, Mac Bolan, Mac Bolan. Oh, wind blowing. All right, let's see. This little thing has some weight to it too. Looks like it's what is it? AC or a humidifier? Could be a dehumidifier or AC. I can't tell. I'll look into it a little bit more later. Those things are kind of hard to sell used, to be honest. A lot of times they're dirty. We got the remote and the TV, and the TV has built-in VCR combination. That's a good sign. Pretty excited about that. Could probably get a couple $100 for that if the VCR part works. If the VCR part works. Don't know what this goes to. Set that aside. Alright, so we have a little netbook here. These things were really popular in the early 2000s. Running Windows 7. Probably you could get $1 for that at the flea market. I'll try for $5. We'll see. And here we have more bootleg tapes. I forgot to bring my knife with me. Hey, sorry guys, I'm doing this with one hand. I buy quite a few storage units a week. If you made it this far to the video, please like. I know this unit's a little boring, but please support the channel. I have a lot of cool stuff coming for you guys. I give a lot of tips and tricks on how to make money doing this. Yeah, it looks like there's more bootleg VHS in there. I think the good news is that you can at least record over them, but there's nothing that's like immediate money. Alright, so this one actually has the printer in the box, which is kind of a letdown because it smells like it has water damage. So this will probably just be thrown away. TV, it's exactly as I thought. I might be able to get money for bowling balls. We'll look at those in a second when I start loading up the van. Some of these, depending on the subject matter, I might be able to make money on, as long as they work. Depending on the subject matter. The fact that they were paying to store this stuff, this was important to them at some point, you know? POW Escape. I might just pop a few of these in just to see if they work. But subject matter also, it determines a lot. I like how they have a little picture of the actual VHS on there though. I think I still will bring these to the flea market. I feel like someone will buy these, especially for like $1 a piece. I'll probably do 2 for $1. All right, let's see what's up under here. This is the last box. It says Fresh Bread Bakery, and that looks like it's actually in there. A Breadmaster in the garbage bag. Box is super old. I'm gonna have to comp that, see what I can get for it. But that's it. Units over. The star of the show is this cassette changer here. That's gonna be eBay listing. This TV is gonna be eBay listing right here. Everything else is pretty much gonna be flea market. I paid $50 for the unit. Forgot I even bid on it. I'm gonna comp that backpack. That might be eBay, and the skates are definitely gonna be eBay. Everything else, I should be able to get the money back just within. All this stuff here should be able to give me my money back from the flea market itself. I have to look up to see who this Mac Bolin is. See if that's anything. But other than that, you have a lot of cool units coming up. I'm gonna put a little compilation of what's to come, and also please stay tuned. I have a how to buy storage unit video coming up very soon. I'll give you all the tips and tricks of how to get a unit yourself and all the positive and negatives. Oh yeah, I just realized these are like little cassettes. Nicole Live. Those are all personal. Learning to tell. Interesting. But yeah, just stay tuned. All that stuff will be coming up. Alright, here's just a better look at one of the bowling balls we found earlier. I'm going to try to edit this in here. Looks to be in good condition. The bag looks to be holding the ball pretty well. I have to... Oh no, I dropped it. Let's not damage that. Just to get a better look at it. Dan Carter bag. Alright, let's look at the other one. I normally find, in the state of Michigan, you find bowling balls a lot. This one has a shoe in it. Looks like just one shoe. This, what does it say? Custom by Brunswick. So, oh, it has 2 shoes. Okay. 2 shoes. That's kind of neat. I might be able to sell it as a pair. I'm thinking maybe sell them. I have to comp them. I'm thinking like $10 a piece. With the bag. What do you guys think? That's good? $10 with the bag? Well, this unit is going to take me about 10 minutes to clean out. I rented a U-Haul van. I have to just load all that stuff in. I'm going to use that same U-Haul van for the flea market this weekend. I'll try to get some footage from that for you guys. All right. Thank you. And we're on to the next one.